You've been waiting for this moment, and now the decision is made. Prepare yourself, because what I'm about to say will turn everything upside down. The time has come for me to share my final decision. This wasn't easy, but once you hear it, you'll understand why it had to be done. I've been holding on to this decision for so long, but now it's time to reveal it. You might be shocked, but it's what I believe is right. My mind is finally made up, and it's time for you to know. What I'm about to share will have a profound impact on both of us. This decision has been weighing on me for so long, and now I'm ready to tell you. Brace yourself, because it's going to change everything. I know this might come as a surprise, but I've made my final choice. Once you know what it is, you'll understand why things will be different. It's time for me to be honest about my decision. I hope you're prepared for what's coming, because you won't believe what I've chosen. I've finally reached a conclusion, and it's not what you expect. My decision will make you see things in a whole new light. This wasn't an easy decision, but it's been made. When you hear what it is, you'll realize why it's the right choice for both of us. I've come to a final decision, and I need you to hear me out. It's something you won't see coming, but it's something I had to do. After all the waiting and wondering, I've made my choice. What I'm about to tell you will be a game changer for both of us. This is the moment I've been dreading and anticipating. My decision is final, and once you hear it, things will never be the same. I've thought this through from every angle, and now I'm ready to share my decision. It's something that will surprise you and change everything. The time has come for me to reveal my choice. It's something I've carefully considered, and I hope you're ready for the impact it will have. I know this will come as a shock, but my decision is final. When you hear what it is, you'll understand why it had to be done. This decision took a lot of courage, but it's made. You won't believe what I've chosen, but it's something that had to happen. I've spent so much time thinking this over, and now the choice is clear. What I'm about to share will change everything between us. The moment of truth is here. My decision is made, and it's something you'll need to hear to fully understand the implications. I never thought I'd come to this point, but my mind is made up. When you hear my decision, you'll see why it was necessary. I've made a final choice, and it's something that will affect us both. You might be surprised by what I've decided, but it's the right path forward. This decision has been a long time coming, and now it's here. Prepare yourself, because what I'm about to say will change everything. I've wrestled with this decision for so long, and now I'm ready to share it. It's going to be a big shock, but it's something that had to be done. The final decision has been made, and I need you to hear it. What I'm about to say will have a profound effect on our lives. I've reached a decision that will impact us both. When you hear what it is, you'll understand why it's the best choice. This isn't something I wanted to do lightly, but my decision is final. You're about to hear something that will change everything. After much thought and reflection, I've come to my decision. It's going to surprise you, but it's something I had to do. The decision has been made, and I hope you're ready for the impact it will have. This is something I've thought long and hard about. I've finally come to a conclusion, and it's something you won't expect. When I reveal my decision, you'll see why it was necessary. My final decision is here, and it's going to be a turning point. You won't believe what I've chosen, but it's the best path forward. I've taken all factors into account, and my decision is made. Once you know what it is, you'll understand the change it will bring. This is the moment you've been waiting for. My decision is final, and it's something that will have a major impact on both of us. I've thought this through and made my choice. What I'm about to share will surprise you, but it's the right thing to do. It's time for me to reveal my decision. I know it will shock you, but it's something that's been on my mind for a long time. My final decision is set, and it's not something you're expecting. Prepare yourself for what's coming, because it's going to be significant. After all the deliberation, I've made my choice. What I'm about to tell you will change everything, and I hope you're ready. The decision I've made is final, and it's going to surprise you. It's something that had to be done, and now it's time to share it. I've reached a conclusion, and it's something you won't see coming. When I tell you my decision, it will be a major shift. After all the sleepless nights, the endless thinking, I finally made up my mind. And trust me, this decision will change everything between us in ways you can't even imagine. You've been waiting for me to decide, and now that I have, I just hope you're ready for what comes next. This is something I never thought I'd have the courage to do. I know this might come as a shock, but after thinking long and hard, I've made my final decision. It's something I need you to hear, even if it's hard for you to accept. The moment of truth is here. The decision I've made wasn't easy, but it's one I had to make for both of us. Whether you agree or not, things will never be the same again. There's no turning back from this now. I've wrestled with my thoughts for so long, but I know deep down this is the right choice for me, and it's going to surprise you. It's taken everything in me to come to this decision. I hope you're sitting down because what I'm about to say will change the way you see everything. This is it. I've reached the point where I can't keep going back and forth anymore. My mind is made up, and when I tell you what it is, you won't believe it. You've asked me for the truth, and now you'll get it. But be warned, my final decision might not be what you're expecting. I know this is going to hit you hard, but it's something I need to say. My decision has been made, and once you hear it, there's no going back. I never thought I'd be able to say this out loud, but here I am. This decision is final, and I hope you're prepared for what comes next. It's time for me to stop hiding and just be real with you. I've made my choice, and once you know what it is, I don't know how you'll react. This might be the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I can't keep holding it in. My decision will shock you, but it's something I've thought long and hard about. I've never felt so sure about something in my life. You're about to hear my final decision, and it's going to change everything between us. I've been going back and forth in my mind for so long, but now I know what I have to do. When I tell you my decision, you're going to be stunned. I know you've been waiting for an answer, and now I'm ready to give it. But be warned, my decision is not what you're expecting. After all this time, the uncertainty is over. I've made my choice, and once you know what it is, there's no going back. This decision didn't come easily, but I've finally made up my mind. What I'm about to say will change the course of everything between us. It took every ounce of strength in me to reach this point. but my decision is final. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. I've never been this certain about anything in my life. My decision is made, and once I reveal it to you, I'm not sure how things will turn out. This is it, the moment we've both been waiting for. My final decision is here, and it's going to shake everything up. You won't see this coming, but I've made my final decision. I've thought about this for a long time, and now it's time for you to know the truth. I've held this in for so long, but the time has come. My decision is set, and when I tell you what it is, it will leave you speechless. It's been weighing on me for what feels like forever, but now I'm ready. My decision is final, and nothing will ever be the same. This wasn't easy, but I've come to my conclusion. My decision will shock you, but it's something I had to do for myself. After countless sleepless nights, I've finally reached my decision. You won't believe what it is, but it's the only way forward. I can't believe I'm finally saying this, but my decision is made. Once you hear what I've decided, everything will change. I've thought about this from every angle, and now the decision is made. I hope you're ready for what's coming, because you won't believe what I've chosen. It's been a long time coming, but I've finally made my choice. When you hear what it is, it's going to flip everything upside down. You've waited patiently, and now the answer is here. My decision is final, and I know it's going to take you by surprise. I've struggled with this for so long, but the time has come. My decision is final, and once I tell you, there's no going back. I never thought I'd be in this position, but I've made my final decision. What I'm about to say will leave you speechless. I've gone over this 1,000 times in my mind, but now I'm ready to tell you. My decision is made, and it's going to shock you. I've been holding this in for so long, but I can't keep it to myself anymore. My final decision is something you won't see coming. The waiting is over. My decision is made, and once you know what it is, everything is going to change. I know this isn't what you expected, but I've made up my mind. My decision will take you by surprise, but it's something I had to do.